What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in Forza 5 taking a look at the Renault Spark SRT_01E. Very interesting name, yes. But I have never actually driven this car before in Forza at all, so you guys are going to get my complete first impressions of this car. We're not going to put anything on it yet. We're just going to see how it drives, how it handles, how it corners, and we'll see how it responds to being thrown around a little bit. As far as just driving goes. Now, we only get, as far as stock colors, we only get one, obviously, the racing livery. Now, if we wanted to go crazy, we could go as one of these, like, actually have it in matte carbon fiber. That would be insane, and that actually looks really crazy. It looks really sinister, to be honest. Or polished carbon fiber. Or carbon Kevlar. Holy crap. And to be honest, the digital camo actually, it's not bad either. Could have it in diamond plate, or even light wood or dark wood. We could have it any kind of, like, any of these wood finishes. Looks like it's been just, like, carved out. It's crazy. But we're gonna go with the manufacturer color, or manufacturer livery, I should say, just because I like it. And I think it suits the car well, and it just looks good. It completes the look, and it's a really high-quality design. Now, obviously, there's not going to be any kind of exhaust note with this car, obviously, but we're going to take a look at it in Auto Vista first, or Forza Vista, excuse me. But it should be cool when we actually take it out for a drive. So they do let you get in. And there's no sound. That's weird. I'm redlining the thing right now, and it's not giving me any response. It's weird. I mean, well, no, it's giving me a ton of response. It's just not giving me any sound at all. I mean, I knew that going in, but also, it's just still a weird feeling. Even if you're expecting it, you're not ready for it until you actually try it. So we're going to try this in test drive mode first, just so we can get a basic idea of how it is. We're going to do it on the Bernese Alps Stadtplatz circuit, just because of the fact that I never really use this layout. I generally use the festival circuit, because I think the festival circuit's a little bit better for drifting, because it's got a couple of extra sweepers in it. But the Stadtplatz circuit is fine if you just want to kind of drive, if you just kind of want to have a little nice little circuit race, or just kind of a nice little drive. Now, extremely weird, we're redlining at about 18,000 RPM, and let's see what happens. Gives you a little bit of a sound. Turn-in is incredible, though. So is the grip. Oh, wow, it actually lets go. I'm surprised. Cars like this generally don't let go like that. Especially in Forza, they generally over-exaggerate the grip on some of these cars, but this thing, definitely not. I don't have to raise my voice at all to talk to you guys when I'm driving this car, because some of the cars, I have to be, like, shouting just because they're so loud, but this I could whisper the review to you guys, and it wouldn't matter. So it's geared very short, tops out at about 140-ish, but that's fine, considering the fact that you have instant response, literally instant response whenever you want it. You can get out of corners faster than, well, pretty much faster than damn well a lot of the other cars out on the racetrack, that's for sure. And again, I go back to the grip, and also how smooth this car drives. I definitely want to try racing this thing, because I feel like it'd be a really fun car to race, because you'd hear everybody else's cars except your own, and it'd be kind of weird. It still is kind of weird, but every corner I'm able to take exactly the way I want to take it. You can place it very, very easily. It's easy to place. Even on the power, And even when the tail does let go, just a little bit of counter steer, a little bit of throttle, and you're back into place. It's a very, very, very easy car to control, especially for a highly focused race car. Generally, the highly focused race cars are pretty hard to drive. This one is absolutely not. Okay, it let go a little bit there. I wasn't ready for that one. It's weird doing rev match downshifts when you don't have any... Technically, you don't have any revs to match. It's weird. But you can hear everything, though. The tire noise, you can hear every time you go over a rumble strip, you can hear every little thing. The slightest tire noise, you hear it. The slightest rumble strip noise, you hear it. You hear everything in this car. And it's an interesting sensation because you don't really get that experience with really anything else in Forza. I mean, you kind of got it back in Forza 4 with the Prius, but nowhere close to this level. And this kind of opens up the Forza series to having more cars, more electric cars like this. Now, I still much prefer petrol-powered over electric-powered, but it's always cool to look at electric-powered cars as a study. Not exactly as, like, something that you would have, but just as a study, because you never know where this could go, really. Nobody knows where this electric technology is going to go. A lot of people are hoping it catches on, some people are hoping it goes away, but honestly, progress is progress, and honestly, to me, I would prefer, like, honestly, the best thing, in my opinion, would be if you could have both. If people were able to freely choose between electric and between fully functioning electric vehicles or petrol-powered vehicles, because even if electric vehicles really come to mass production, I mean, they are in production already, obviously. You got Teslas, but that isn't really, I wouldn't call that mass production. I'm talking things like, all-electric Ford, Ford Focuses and stuff being seen all over the road. But honestly, I feel like the best thing with that would be if you could choose one or the other. I think that would be absolutely brilliant. Now, another thing that's really cool about this car being electric is that when you let off the throttle, it's like you have so much, you can't call it engine braking, but you have so much, like the car is just helping you slow down way more than in a petrol-powered car. I mean, honestly, now if I let off the gas, it feels like I have the brakes on. It really, really does. I mean, you see how fast that slowed down. It feels like you have the brakes on, even though you don't. And when you put the brakes on and you let off the throttle, it is like the stopping distance is insanely short. I'll show you guys in a second, or at least we'll test it out. And hard on the brakes. That wasn't bad at all. Considering how fast we were going, that wasn't bad at all. The question is, though, can it be a Hoonigan and do some donuts? And absolutely it can. So now that we've gotten those rear tires warmed up a bit, let's try a little bit more Hooniganism and see how this thing gets sideways. It's a little better than I expected. I mean, obviously, it's not, it's not going to replace your 240 or anything like that, but it's definitely more compliant as far as having fun with some oversteer than I thought it would be. I thought it would kind of restrict it off from you. I mean, and yes, it's got super sticky tires on it, but honestly, it's still willing to have some fun. And that's, oh crap! And who spun it? But honestly, that's awesome that it's willing to have some fun and let the driver have some fun with it. It's not so focused on being grippy that if you even think about going sideways, it's like, no. But some of these race cars are like that, but not this one. This one doesn't get in your way when you try to do that kind of thing. In fact, it almost promotes it because it encourages you to do it. The tail will step out a little bit, you'll counter steer, just bring it back in. It's easy, and the car will encourage you to do it in such a way that it just makes you want to do it more and more. And all you need to do is get a little bit of power oversteer, and you're good to go. A little bit of power oversteer, and you're good to go. Wonder how well it'll do on the last corner. We'll definitely be able to see, but hopefully it'll do decently well. I don't think we'll be able to make it around the whole corner sideways, but like I said, it should do at least a decent job of it. Oh crap! Come on! Oh shit! Come on! Ah! There we go. A little bit better. It's not the easiest vehicle to drift. It's actually quite difficult. Like, if you're actually trying to get high scores, it's difficult. If you're just trying to, like, just kind of tail whip the car, then it's easy. But if you're trying to get actual high scores with the car, it's actually pretty hard to do. Let's see if it'll chirp second. Okay, chirp a second electric car. Yep, it did it. It did it. I don't know if you guys heard it, but it did. That was awesome. Now, if you guys enjoyed this this quick overview and review of this car, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. And also, I highly recommend testing this thing out. It's definitely an interesting break from a lot of your normal cars that you would drive in Forza, and because you can add it to your garage for 0 credits with the DLC, just how they kind of give you your first DLC car for free, or at least in-game, for no credits, then I definitely recommend, if you have the DLC, definitely recommend adding it to your garage, because it's totally worth giving it a shot. Even if you don't really like it, it's definitely worth giving it a shot. But if you guys, again, wait, I already said that, so never mind. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.